I sleep when you can play Dom Team Death, the free-for-all, CTF and Sabotage. Man, I play them all from search up to headquarters, down the list to demolition. Objectively speaking, to win is my only mission. If I sin, it's not by omission of offering.
Hey, what's up, YouTubers? I'm Hardcore Gamer for Life. It's another day. I'm bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. This one, yet again, is a free-for-all. You guys know I love them free-for-alls. You know, there's just something about that mono stuff, you know. No teams, no objectives, no nothing. Just killing anything and everything in your path. And that's what I like to do sometimes. So, you know, on video games, you know, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not a menace to society or anything here. But on video games, you know, I like to cause a little death and destruction. You know, nothing wrong with that when you're playing a game. So, you know, it's kind of cool. Games give us that fantasy outlet. You know, I mean, it's not exactly socially acceptable to run out and go shoot a few cops. But yeah, I could pop in Grand Theft Auto and go do that, and you know, it's all good. So, you know, blow off some steam. You know, viscerality. You know, catharticness. You know, if that's even a word, but, you know, basically having that cathartic release, you know, of being able to do things vicariously. And, yeah, as you can see, I'm rocking the scar. And as you can also see, I got picked off from across the cave. And, yeah, so I've got my scar silenced. By now, my scar is golden. I'm going to be having that as either my episode, I guess, 8 or 9 of good as gold. Now, I've got the scar and the MP7 that I have golded out this prestige. I think maybe next prestige, I might start doing a little series on the way how I pro out all my perks, get 2 gold guns by about level 60 each prestige. So I might just, you know, do a few little quick tip series type things here, you know, 2-3 minute videos, just giving some quick tips as to the best way to pro out some of the perks. You know, as to what I feel is the most efficient way to get gold guns. I've seen some people do stuff like that, but, you know, I don't always 100% agree with their observations. So I like to bring you guys, you know, what I think, because I don't just like to copy what other people say. You know, if it's one thing, if I totally agree with what that person says, you know, I have no problem using some intel from another channel and say, hey, you know, so-and-so said this, and, you know, seems like it's right on the money. But as it is, you know, I also want to, you know, check I don't want to take anyone's word for anything. I want to check everything for myself and, you know, just so I can report back to you guys, hey, you know, yeah, this was right on the money, or, well, this guy says this, but here's my take on it. So, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen the other there. I got the Pred Missile. Pred Missile is my first streak, and I'm going the same as my last free-for-all, which is Pred Missile, attack helicopter, and Reaper, yes. And, yeah, actually, this is the very game after my last free-for-all on Dome. Like, this is the game after it. I played this one and got an even better free-for-all than I got on Dome. Of course, you know, Dome being a pretty crazy level with all the insane anal spawns where the guy spawns out of your ass and, you know, shoots you in the back of the head. And the spawn system in this game leaves a slight amount to be desired. But, yeah, we'll go into that on another video. Now, my apologies, guys, for the fact that there's no game audio on this one. You know, I had a little problem with the audio, and so basically I just ended up having to delete the audio off this track. So basically you're going to have to watch some game footage and hear my golden voice. And anyways, yeah, hopefully that'll suffice. So, guys, up in the Reaper, and I don't know if you saw one of my first shots up there, that I actually curved that sucker into the cave. I shot it like straight down at the last second, whoop, curved into the cave and took someone out. It was pretty sweet. But anyways, my final Reaper shot, as I get out of the Reaper, manages to take someone out, and no one's killed me while I was in that Reaper. What the hell? You guys are slacking. So I'm going to pull out my dual Scorps, do a little long-range work. Now, I can't remember if I was using steady aim in this free-for-all, because I had steady aim equipped because I was doing some team games. And when I went into free-for-all, I had forgot to re-equip my dead silence, because that's absolute must. I can't stress dead silence enough in free-for-all, guys. It will save your bacon so much. It's every bit as vital as it is in a game like Search, you know. Honestly, Dead Silence is the most powerful third perk when it comes to some game modes, you know. When you're talking about TDM, especially like a ground war or a domination, something where there's a lot of flak flying around in the air, lots of noise going on already, then, you know, dead silence isn't as effective because your sounds can pretty well be masked by, you know, explosions, by commotion that's going on in the round. But in any game mode that, you know, like free for all or search, you know, where it's kind of quiet, you know, it's not as loud. You know, search is even quieter than free for all, but free for all in particular, you know, it's just not as loud as your average match of TDM, and you can really sound whore people to your advantage, as I do pretty much this whole round. You'd be surprised the ridiculous amount of people that do not use dead silence in this free-for-all. Of course, you know, a lot of them may not be like myself, you know, and die-hard free-for-all players, and, you know, one of the first things I did with one of my prestige tokens was unlock dead silence, because it is just ridiculous trying to consistently win free-for-alls without dead silence, I'm telling you. You know, especially with the spawn system the way that it is. You got to have something stacked in your favor. You got to have the deck stacked your way somehow, some way. So, and dead silence helps do that, especially dead silence plus a headset is an unbelievably powerful combination. I can't stress enough, guys, if you guys do not have a gaming headset and, you know, you're serious about wanting to get good scores in Call of Duty, get yourself a headset. As you can see, I do the jump and drop shot. That guy tries to jump out and stab me, but nothing doing there, buddy. Check this out. Jump, drop. No, not today, sir. So, guys, this has been Hardcore Gamer for Life. Just a quick free-for-all. Nothing groundbreaking here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And my accolades at the end of the match are MVP, Grim Reaper, and Immortal. As always, guys, this has been Hardcore Gamer for Life. Please rate, comment, hell, subscribe, and bump it on the Respawn Army if you like what you see. Peace out.
Keep it on the dial where you know that it's hot. Cause you know that on my channel I upload a lot of videos of all different types of varieties. Gameplays, mini-tashes, live comms, even some comedy bits. Ain't no playlist titled Greatest Hits, not yet, but you can bet.